Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I am coming to you with a daily reading vlog. Today is the 27th of November. It is Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Sorry for the bad lighting. Sorry for the slightly quieter voice right now. It's 7 a.m. and everybody else is asleep. I'm getting ready for work and I wanted to pop on to say hello. Welcome to today's vlog. The thing we're going to start out with is what we're probably going to be starting out with for the next month or so, and that is picking our tea. Now, it's not the first day of the Advent tea, but I have 4 days left of this David's Trick or Treats tea from Halloween. So I thought I would end the next 4 days, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then December the 1st is on Friday, but I would start with, so let's pick a tea for today. So today we have vanilla cappuccino. Vanilla cappuccino's tea today. Yay! Very exciting. So I am going to go finish getting ready for work, and I will talk to you guys at some other point today. Bye, everybody. Hi friends, it is about 7:30 and I am home from work, finally. I am supposed to be, as normal, would be doing a live tonight over, I think tonight's on Lee's channel. Lee and Storm switch off Mondays doing the live reading sprints. But today was a horror show trying to get home from work. A bunch of the lanes on the highway were shut down, so everybody was moving to the surface routes or whatever the heck they're called, and which is usually the way that I go home because I do not take the highway because I just think there's too many crazy people on the highway. Everyone is a worse driver than me. That's my personal driving philosophy. So anyway, so what should have taken me about a half an hour, 35 minutes to get home, took me over an hour. Fun times. So I got home, Garrett had made dinner, chicken tacos, which were okay. But I'm not a huge, I love tacos. Tacos is one of my favorite meals, but I prefer beef as opposed to, whereas Garrett likes the chicken. So we were using our new crock pot. He was very happy with it. We had leftover chicken from yesterday. So, you know, us using up some leftovers, but not my absolute favorite. I mean, it was edible. It was tasty, but it wasn't my favorite. Today was crazy busy at work. It's month end this week, so it's going to be busy for the next few days. But I did take some of a lunch. I usually get an hour, and I took a half an hour. Because I'm trying to make back up some time that I've been using for all of these doctor's appointments and things that I've been having. So it's only fair. I mean, the company's nice enough to kind of give me this time. I'm going to try and pay it back in a way, right? By taking just like a shorter lunch, coming in a bit earlier and trying to make up that time. So, you know, it works out well this week again because it's month end, so we're busy and we're trying to get numbers and things like that. So yeah, today was a busy day. I was tired by this afternoon for some reason. I just was exhausted and I just felt like I could crash. And I still feel that way now, which is the other reason why I didn't jump into the sprints. I think I'm just going to put on my pajamas after I'm done doing this and sit and do some reading. So, I'll get to the reading update in just a second. I wanted to show you guys an update on my mittens. So I think I showed the mittens yesterday. So I'm going to show them now. And then maybe I'll show them tomorrow. So I am almost done the cuff. So that's where I am. This is the cuff of the mittens. Actually, this would be doesn't matter. But yeah, that's the cuff of the mitten. So it's all the ribbing, right? So it would go on like that. And now I'm going to start building. I still have a few more rounds to do of the ribbing. And then I shall be building up. I might get a little bit of the snow on tonight, but I have a feeling I'm just going to veg and just do some reading. But I never did show you guys the bag that this is in because it is like one of my favorite knitting bags that I have. And it is festive, it's Christmas, and it's Santa on the off season. What he would do. So Santa is golfing. He's got his reindeer as his caddies, of course. But I love Santa's like golf attire. And then on the other side, you've also got the reindeer golfing as well. So, like, I love that they're in the cart. And, you know, was that a sand trap or something like that? I just, yeah, I love the sunglasses and then the scarf. This is just delightful. I don't know who did the fabric for this. The bag itself was made by You So and So, which I don't think they're in business anymore. This is really quite old. Not quite old. It's about 4 or 5 years old. I've had this bag. And there's another reindeer, and he's driving a car. But she also does another one. I don't have it here. It's in the other room. That is the same kind of an idea where it's Santa and the reindeer in the off season, and they're at one of those like 1950s motels where it's like the motel and it's got the swimming pool, and Santa and the reindeer are all in the swimming pool. I just think they're charming and it makes me happy. So yeah, so we will see if I get some knitting done tonight. So reading wise, I'm almost done Christy and the Snobs by Ann M. Martin. I will finish the last 2 chapters. As soon as I'm done recording this, I'm going to, like I said, put on my pajamas and I'm going to lay in bed and I'm going to finish off the last 2 chapters of this book. So yay, that will finish off a book for this week, which is always exciting. And let me grab this over here. And I got some reading done on my lunch break. I got 4 chapters read of The Matzo Ball by Jean Meltzer. So I'm not quite halfway through it, about 40% maybe, and I am enjoying it still. It's just I have not had a lot of reading time, and I have not been listening to a lot of audio. I don't think I've listened to really any audio. I listened to some audio yesterday. I did have this on audio, so while I was doing the reading sprints over on Tiffany's channel, I listened to a couple of chapters on audio, which was great. But today it was Spotify. I was listening to music on the way to and from work, and then at work, obviously way too busy to be listening to anything on audio. So I'm kind of really enjoying just taking my time, and if I only get through a book or 2 a week, it's fine. It's perfectly reasonable. Absolutely reasonable. So I would rather quality over quantity, if you know what I mean. But anyway, each to their own. There are some people who love audio and who just want to fly through books and enjoy them, and that's fantastic. You know, if I had, and the thing is, I always say, like, if I had more time, if I didn't have to go to work, I'd do more reading. Clearly, the weekends prove me wrong, because the weekends I tend to veg and watch BookTube. But then maybe that's my brain needing that break from work. Does that make sense? So anyway, I am still really enjoying this. I hope to get it done this week. I hope to get the 2 books that I'm reading done this week. That's kind of my goal. Like I said, if I can finish 2 or 3 books or 1 or 3 books in a week, I will consider that an absolute win. So, yeah, so I got that one. Toss that over there on the bed because I'm going to pick it up and read it in a little bit. And I did get a couple of chapters read. I read a chapter before, well, I was having my breakfast this morning, which was actually quite nice. I'm kind of rushing, like trying to eat and put my lunch together, but I actually put my lunch together last night, and I did it again tonight for tomorrow. And then, so that the way this morning when I got downstairs, I had extra time. I had because it takes me a little bit to put together. I don't know about you guys, but it's like 10, 20 minutes to put together my lunch. So I got to sit and have my cereal and my juice, and I'm trying to be so healthy, you guys. I really, really am. I quite like Rice Krispies, to be honest. I'm not a sugary cereal person. I like Rice Krispies. I like Corn Flakes. You know, those kind of cereal Cheerios I enjoy. So yeah, it was a nice breakfast, and I like to have juice. Little glass of orange juice. So anyway, I read a chapter of this, and then I read a chapter with my dinner. It's like my book that for pretty much I'm reading while I'm eating. That's the whole point of this story. So I'm still reading Dreaming of a Christmas Cowboy by Brenda Harlan. I believe I'm about 20-ish% of the way through this one. And I'm enjoying it so far. It is really, really cute. And yeah, I don't have a lot to say about it. I think one of you did mention in the comments that you read this one and you really enjoyed it. So yay, I'm very excited about that. So that makes me happy. It is kind of a bit of an age gap romance, and I think she's like 24 to his 36. So it's about 12 years, which is a bit of an age gap. He's known her since she was like a teenager. In her late teens, and she's worked for the family's company. She kind of started out as like a part-time receptionist when she was in high school, and now she's of course in her early 20s, and she's working there full-time now as like the office manager for this meat company that the family runs. And she's always harbored a crush on him and wasn't reciprocated, obviously, because he considered her to be like too young. And she's an actress, and she's putting on the local play for Christmas. And and he's his name is Dean. Her name is Susanna. He is getting very jealous with her co-star, that her co-star is getting a little too close, like, but he doesn't realize that this co-star is A, married, and B, married to a man. So again, communication is key, my friends. Communication is key. But anyway, so that's the other book that I am reading. I hope to get another chapter or so done before bed. I did take that melatonin last night, and it worked. I actually did not have a hard time getting up this morning. I slept pretty good. I slept quite good. I still woke up in the middle of the night, which is normal for me. But I went right back to sleep, which is the big thing. I mean, I can get to sleep no problem at night. I tend to wake up in the middle of the night. And a lot of times I have a very difficult time getting back to sleep, but I was able to get back to sleep no problem. But this afternoon I was exhausted. So I don't know whether that was the after effects of the melatonin or what. So I'm not going to take it tonight. You're not supposed to take it every day anyway, to my understanding. Does that, those of you who take it, like, how often do you take it? I want to know. Do let me know. Is it when you need it? But how do you know you're going to need it? Like, I don't know if I'm going to need it until I'm like awake in the middle of the night and I can't fall back asleep. So do you do it like every day, every other day, once or twice a week? Do let me know, because I did read some stuff saying that you shouldn't take it a lot because it can mess with your natural melatonin. So like I said, let me know, guys. Anyway, I'm rambling. I will let you go and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.